Hello, welcome to the right side. I'm Renee Wright. Today I want to talk to you about debate styles, argument styles, conflict styles, disagreement styles, just ways that people communicate with each other that's not helpful to the discussion, to the discourse. It's a negative way to engage in a conflict. Conflicts themselves are not bad. They're not inherently bad. Conflicts can be great. Conflicts are what can help you grow. Conflicts can identify what an issue is and help people work toward a common goal or just understanding what each other's point of view is. So conflicts themselves are not bad. If the conflict style is bad, then it's going to be more difficult to have a resolution or understanding or a meeting of the minds about the topic you're discussing. So these five I'm going to say now are going to be the negative ones, and then I can share with you in the next video five that will help encourage a good, healthy conversation. These five that I'm going to tell you now, you may recognize people you know as one of these five, or they may be several of them, or you may recognize yourself. There may be some here that people say you do. And if this is you, then if you identify it, you recognize it, then maybe you can work towards being more effective in your communication. Okay? So here's the five. The first one is the right fighter. And the right fighter has to be right no matter what. Regardless of what the conversation is, they have to be right. Even if they know they're wrong in the discussion that you're having, the topic you're having, they're going to find some rightness in it. And for example, if there was a little traffic accident, little minor traffic accident, let's say, and you two were in the car, and now you're telling the story to somebody, or even if you're having the conversation with the person, and you say, well, the accident, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't a terrible accident, but still, we should have been doing something better. And they'll say, well, I wasn't speeding, right? I was going the speed limit, right? And you see that I slowed and I made a careful right turn, right? Yeah, but you were on your phone. So you're missing all that. So you want to discount the things that you may not have been doing correctly, but you want to emphasize the small parts that you did right. And you can do both, but do both. Don't take out the negative and only want to enhance the things you claim you did correctly. It doesn't help the conversation because you have to acknowledge that there's a problem. Extreme example, I know, but that's the kind of thing. They just try to find rightness in absolutely anything. If somebody burns dinner and burns the whole dinner, and they'll say, well, at least I went shopping for the food that I burned, at least, it's just accept where you could have done better and also congratulate yourself where you did well. But the balance of the two helps. Okay? So if you're a right fighter, take the balance of the two. Then we have the silent fighter. Now, have you ever come into a situation where people won't talk to you? A person won't talk to you, but you know that they're upset about something, but they won't tell you what it is. Or they'll say things like, you know why I'm mad. You know why I'm upset. You know, and all of that And for the life of me, I don't understand how that helps anything. Even if I do know, if you verbalize it, then we can confirm that we're on the same page. Sometimes people say, as an investigative thing. Well, let's see what they admit to, and then we'll work on that. But that's not helpful to a relationship that you want to prosper, that you want to have growth and grow closer together with, whether it's romantic or friendship or co-work, whatever it is. Don't set anybody up for that gotcha moment. Just tell them what the issue is and let's deal with that. Okay? Then we have the topic slider. The topic slider is a person that no matter what the story is, they will slide the topic into something else. They will create an argument around some other aspect of the story. For example, let's say you told your roommate, I know you drank the last of the orange juice because I went shopping on Wednesday and you were the only one home on Thursday, and Friday there was no orange juice. And then they'll say, well, you didn't go shopping Wednesday, you went shopping Tuesday. And if you're going to lie about part of the story, then that means none of the story is true. And then maybe you did go shopping Tuesday, but those are so irrelevant to the story that now you gave the topic slider a reason to slide away from the fact that they drank all the orange juice and didn't replace it. You know, so topic sliders are a challenge to have a communication with, but not impossible. We have to try to keep them on task, and there are ways to do that. And you know, I'll definitely will talk about that in the next video. Then you have the victim. They're the victim of everything that's going on. You guys are in a disagreement because of the way you asked the question. You're in a disagreement because of the way your face was looking when you asked the question. You're in a disagreement because, you know, of something that someone other than that person did. You know, maybe it was how loud you stated the question, and how where you were when you stated it, or your timing of it, or everything outside of them. Nothing is there. They didn't contribute anything to the disagreement. You did. You did everything because of how you said it, and how you looked, and how you laughed, and how you smiled, and who was there, and the temperature in the room. And it's always something other than them. And that absolutely doesn't have the basis for a healthy conversation to resolve an issue. And then finally, we have the brick wall. And the brick wall is kind of just like it sounds. Nothing is getting in, around, over, under, around. They will not relent to anything. They will not. If you say red, they'll say blue. Just because you said red, because they don't want to engage in this, so they're just going to stay there and be firm and not answer and not want to talk, and maybe give you the look, or maybe give you some agreement, moans and groans to appease, and all of these. They're brick wall. You won't get any information from them. You won't be able to get any information into them. They're just firm in what they believe. I don't know. Maybe they Googled it, or maybe their best friend told them the answer, or maybe they've seen it happen enough times before. But if you're a brick wall, or you're talking to a brick wall, you guys could use better tools to be able to have a great conversation, a productive conversation. So if any of these are you, or anybody who you communicate with regularly, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about other ways where you can communicate either better or better with the other person you're talking with, yes. So if you're the brick wall, or the silent fighter, or the victim, or the topic slider, or the right fighter, there are better ways to do it. And I'd be very happy to help you find your way. Okay? I hope this was helpful. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, or you seeing me in the next video. Again, I'm Renee Wright with The Right Side. Please subscribe to this video. Please like it. Tell your friends and share it. I hope, again, this was helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful day.